Yo, 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 it's your boy, Cardinal Red, and we back for some more of that Ali Land boxing talk, people. Yeah, today we talking Manny Pacquiao versus Shawn Porter. Could it happen? Let's talk about it. How do I see this fight playing out if it comes to fruition? I actually see Manny Pacquiao winning this fight by TKO, by technical knockout. Shawn Porter's a decent fighter. He's a strong, come forward style fighter. I think the only problem with that for Shawn Porter is that we all know what Manny Pacquiao does to come forward style fighters. It's just not a lot of. It's not a lot that come forward style fighters can do with Manny Pacquiao. If you ask me, it's almost too plotting for his style of fighter. He's so quick and he moves around the ring so much that you can't really be a plotting style fighter going up against Manny Pacquiao. It's just not it's not a good idea. To beat Manny Pacquiao, you either have to have superb defense or you have to be just as quick or quicker, to me, to beat Manny Pacquiao. And even at the later stages within his career, and him being almost 40 years old, it really hasn't. His speed has never diminished. The power might have went down a little bit, but I don't think the power has actually went down. I think that he just moving up so many times, the power has stopped translating into knockouts. Being at lower divisions, the power resonates at to me at 135, 140. When you start moving up to 150, 155, even though he knocked out Margarito and he really beat up Miguel Cotto, I don't think his power truly translates at that weight class. I don't, because it's not his true weight class. He can stand toe to toe with those guys, but I don't think his power, like I said, truly translates into those weight classes. But when it comes to guys that are actually his size, guys like Lomachenko, Gervonta Davis, he would knock those guys out easily. It wouldn't be much of a fight. But when it comes to guys like Shawn Porter, these are naturally bigger men. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he would be knocking them out as fast. But I still think his speed would translate a little more than that power would translate. Speed kills, man. I would see this fight maybe going 6 to 7 rounds, and Shawn Porter gassing out around the seventh. The seventh, maybe the eighth round. I truly don't think, because when you hear him talk about sparring Manny Pacquiao back in the day, he only says they sparred for like 6 or 7 rounds. So I don't think he knows what it feels like to go late rounds with speed. You know what I'm saying? Speed is great as Manny Pacquiao. Like I said, I would see Pacquiao winning this fight by TKO. I think it would be a great fight for the first 7 rounds. Shawn Porter is a special talent. He can take a lot of punishment. He can give punishment as good as he can take it. But like I said, the only problem for him would be, even though he said he feels like he has speed, I don't think his speed is as impressive as Manny Pacquiao's speed is. And at 40 years old, Manny Pacquiao could still go from 0 to 60 in a split boxing second. So it's not too many boxers that can deal with that type of pressure. It's a different type of pressure fighting. Shawn Porter is a pressure fighter, but Manny Pacquiao is a speed pressure fighter. Like, he overwhelms you with his lightning speed. Shawn Porter more overwhelms you with aggression and power punching. And got some guys can't seem to take that. But if this comes to fruition, Manny Pacquiao versus Shawn Porter, it would be a great fight, to see. I don't feel like The only problem with him signing with Al Heyman, I'm about to say Eddie Hearn, but Al Heyman and PBC is there are a lot of great fights over there for him, but there's not a lot of great tune-up fights over there for him. You know, what he's supposed to be doing is just tuning up for Floyd. This is not even really supposed to be a great fight. The Floyd fight is supposed to be the great fight. But I think he's going to run into a problem at PBC and maybe that's the setup, you know. Maybe they're trying to beat him up before the Floyd fight. But the problem he's going to run into over at PBC is there's not a lot of tune-up fights, but there are a lot of great fights available for Manny Pacquiao. All right, y'all. It's 5 a.m. and we about to get out of here. That's Ali Land Boxing Talk for the day, man. Hit that like, subscribe. We out of here.